World War II brought a new dimension to warfare. The sky became a major battlefield. As strategic bombing campaigns intensified and air power became decisive, defending against aerial attacks became a critical challenge for all nations. To counter the growing threat from enemy aircraft, militaries developed and deployed a range of anti-aircraft guns, weapons designed to detect, track, and destroy aircraft before they could drop their payloads. This article explores the types, technology, and tactics behind World War II anti-aircraft artillery, and how these systems shaped the defense of cities, convoys, and battlefronts. Why anti-aircraft guns were essential. Air raids, such as the Blitz over London, the bombing of Dresden, or the Allied strategic bombing of German industry, caused massive destruction and civilian casualties. Armies needed to protect vital infrastructure and military bases, shield ground troops from aerial strafing and dive bombing, guard naval fleets from enemy aircraft attacks. This led to the widespread deployment of flak batteries, mobile gun crews, and radar-guided systems in key locations across Europe, Asia, and the Pacific. Types of anti-aircraft guns. 1. Heavy anti-aircraft guns, high-altitude defense. These were large, long-barreled cannons designed to hit high-flying bombers. Germany, 8.8 cm flak 18/36/37, the famous 88. Originally designed as an anti-aircraft gun, it became a legendary anti-tank weapon. Effective range, up to 8,000 meters, 26,000 feet. Used widely in both flak and direct fire roles. Britain, QF 3.7-inch AA gun. Britain's standard heavy AA gun, effective against high-altitude German bombers. Often paired with radar for improved targeting. United States, 90mm M1 AA gun. Used for homeland defense and in the Pacific theater. Later adapted with radar fire control for better accuracy. 2. Medium and light anti-aircraft guns, low-altitude defense. These were designed to defend against dive bombers, fighter planes, and ground attack aircraft flying at low to medium altitudes. Germany, 2 cm flak 38 and 3.7 cm flak 36. Fast-firing autocannons, often mounted on trucks or half-tracks. Used extensively to protect convoys and troops on the move. United States, 40mm Bofors gun. Originally Swedish, adopted by many Allied nations. Renowned for its reliability, rapid rate of fire, and effectiveness at altitudes up to 3,800 meters. Japan, Type 88 75mm AA gun. Japan's primary anti-aircraft gun, modeled after earlier Western designs. Struggled against high-flying B-29 bombers later in the war. Soviet Union, 37mm M1939, 61K. One of the most widely produced Soviet AA guns. Often mounted on trucks or tanks for mobile defense. How anti-aircraft guns worked. Detection and tracking. At the start of the war, AA crews relied on spotters, sound detectors, and optical rangefinders. As technology advanced, radar became the critical tool for detecting and tracking incoming aircraft. Fire control. Anti-aircraft guns often used predictor systems, mechanical analog computers that calculated an aircraft's future position based on speed, altitude, and direction. Firing techniques. Barrage fire. AA guns would fill a predicted section of sky with explosions, hoping to hit or disrupt enemy formations. Precision fire. As radar and predictors improved, gunners could fire directly at the anticipated location of the aircraft. Fuse types. Timed fuses, set to explode at a certain altitude or time after firing. Proximity fuses, late war innovation used radar sensors to explode near the target, dramatically increasing hit probability, especially against fast-moving planes. Anti-aircraft guns at sea. Warships were especially vulnerable to air attack, so the U.S. Navy, Royal Navy, and others outfitted vessels with a mix of light and heavy AA guns. 20mm Oerlikon cannons and 40mm Bofors covered short ranges. Larger ships featured 5-inch dual-purpose guns with radar guidance. Flak was critical in defending against Japanese kamikaze attacks in the Pacific. Limitations and challenges. While anti-aircraft guns were vital, they had limitations. Accuracy was a major problem early in the war. Ammunition consumption was extremely high for relatively few kills. Mobility was limited for heavy guns, making them vulnerable to ground attacks. Despite these issues, AA defenses played a key role in shaping air strategies. For instance, heavy German flak defenses forced Allied bombers to fly at higher altitudes or switch to night bombing. The legacy of World War II anti-aircraft guns. World War II saw the birth of integrated air defense systems, combining radar, gun batteries and command networks. The war's innovations paved the way for surface-to-air missiles, SAMs, in the Cold War. CIWS close-in weapon systems, on modern warships. Self-propelled AA vehicles for mobile battlefield defense. Today, modern air defense systems are a direct evolution of the radar-guided guns and predictors used during World War II. Anti-aircraft guns were one of the most critical and rapidly evolving technologies of World War II. From the German 88 to the American Bofors, these weapons defended cities, armies, and navies from devastating aerial assaults. Though eventually surpassed by missiles and advanced electronics, WWII's flak guns left a lasting impact on the science of air defense and helped shape the future of modern warfare.